Hello class, God bless you. Class, today in lesson number 4, we are going to cover a very important topic, compounds. After knowing enough about elements, that elements are the purest form of matter, we will compound today. So here the title picture is showing you so many colorful models of different compounds: carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, ammonia, BCl3, BrF3. So what is the shorthand definition of a compound? A compound is a substance made up of atoms of two or more elements, chemically combined in a fixed ratio by mass. So when we see the examples of different compounds, we are looking different elements in a different ratio. And we are also observing that these elements are different in kinds and they are combined. And they are combined in a way that they have fixed ratio by mass. So we see the definition again. Two or more elements chemically combined means they make bonds and they combine in a fixed ratio by mass. The very well known and very common example is table salt formula NaCl. It is a compound of two elements, sodium and chlorine. Another very well known example, H2O, water, universal solvent. It is also a compound because it is made up of two elements, hydrogen and oxygen, in a fixed ratio 2:1. So we see carbon dioxide is another compound in which carbon atom is bonded to two oxygens. The model is also showing you. So when we see the elements are combining, they are making bond and they are combining in a fixed ratio by mass, we say compound is formed. Now when we compare a compound with element is a pure substance which is made up of same types of atoms having same atomic number, and elements cannot be broken down into further units by simpler chemical means. And each element has its unique properties. Every element has its special name and symbol, and each element has its own valency. But when we see in a compound, different elements are combining. And when we go inside the structure of element, we find all the atoms are same. And the very important thing in understanding and comparing the element with compound, that elements are having same kinds of atoms and these atoms show their properties. But when we talk about a compound, like the compound water, H2O is made up of two gases, but the compound water is a colorless, odorless, tasteless liquid. So when elements combine for making a compound, they lose their properties and they make something new with its own unique properties. So we see hydrogen and oxygen are gases, but when they combine chemically in a fixed ratio by mass, they make a new substance after a chemical reaction, H2O. Further, the compounds can be of different types. if combining atoms have ionic bonding in them, they are made up of ions. They are called as ionic compounds. But if the atoms are combining by sharing their electrons, forming discrete and individual units, it's a covalent compound. Now today's outcome is, today you have learnt about the elements and compounds, and with the help of simple and common examples, at least you should explain that how elements are combining to form compounds. Thank you, class. Take care.